Hey guys, this is Lauren from My Something Beautiful Life, and today I'm going to show you some great gift ideas from the new Erin Condren holiday launch. I do believe that all of these would make amazing gifts for all the people on our list, but I also think these would be really great gift ideas if you just wanted to get yourself a little treat too. Some of these new products are so much fun, and I have a lot to show you. I'm going to try to move through it fairly quickly just so this video isn't 2 hours long. But if you do have any questions about any of the things I'm talking about, just leave it in the comments and I will answer it as quickly as I can. These products launch on November 4th. So if you're watching this video before that, because this video should go live on the 2nd. So if you're watching before that, then some of the specific products won't be live on the site, but I will link to them as soon as I can on the 4th. A few of these products are already available, and so those links will be in the description below too. I did receive all of these products for free from Erin Condren. I love Erin Condren products, that's why I promote them and I use them. They have really been helpful to me for organizing my life, and so that's why I love to share them with you guys. In order to make this a little easier, I tried to divide up the products into 4 different categories. So I have a section of things that are more planner related. There's a set that's more of office supplies and desk accessories. There's a travel section, and then the last one I'm going to show you is self-care. I've loved getting a chance to look through these products. There's some amazing things and I'm so excited about them. I can't wait to see all of the new products that are launching and the things that the other affiliates are showing too. So be sure to check out as many of the videos as you can because there's tons of new products. I don't even close have everything to show you. So absolutely go check out the other videos too, just to see all of the new products. Also, if you're new to Erin Condren, I will have a link below for $10 off your first order. So if you sign up through that referral link, then you can get credit for $10 off and just save a little bit of money on your shopping. Another thing I want to point out is there have been a lot of issues with shipping companies and the whole supply chain thing. I'm sure you've heard about it. There's just lots of issues going on this year. So I would really encourage you to do your holiday shopping as early as possible, just to make sure that you get your gifts in time. And also just to make sure that the things that you want don't sell out. Plus then it's just an added bonus. You won't have to worry about it later and you can spend more time just enjoying the holidays, which I'm all for. I think that's super important to just focus on your family. And so if you get your holiday shopping done early, then you'll just have more time to spend with your family and friends. Alright, so let's just jump into these products. The first section I'm going to show you are the planners. Obviously, that's mainly what my channel is about. I absolutely love anything planner related and organization related. It just makes my heart happy. And so I'm so excited to show these to you. And I'm going to actually skip through this pile and go to my absolute favorite thing that I've seen in this launch. There's a ton of things here I really, really love. And so I'm sure you'll see my enthusiasm for some of the other products too. But this item, I was just blown away when I saw it and I'm so excited. So that is the new Ultimate Planny pouch. First of all, let's just talk about the beautiful Flora pattern. I am so obsessed with this. I'm not even usually somebody who likes floral patterns that much. Like, it has to be kind of the right floral pattern for me to get into it. This one, I'm so obsessed with. I love it. And the fact that they made this one in purple is my favorite color, and I just think this is gorgeous. I love the rose gold zipper on it. The material just feels nice. It's a leather type material. I know it's not real leather, but it has that type of a feel to it. And these are just amazing quality products. So this is pretty similar to the old Planny pouches. I wouldn't say that the size is actually any different at all. They feel like the same material, the same quality. It has the elastic on the back. This one is rose gold so that you can put it on your planner. The difference is that this zipper goes across 2 sides of it so that you can open it this way and look inside. Also, there's 2 pockets inside, which I love because then you can kind of hold up your pens and things aren't just falling all over the place. You could put stickers in it, or I love the snap-in little coil clip bookmarks. sorry, not coil clips, but the little snap-in bookmarks. And that would be perfect to stick in like the smaller pocket. So I love that they put the pockets on the inside to kind of just hold things in, especially when there's a zipper that goes down two sides. Sometimes it can be a little harder for things to stay in there. So having the pockets in there makes it really easy to be able to hold the items in without them just falling out every time you open it. Another thing that's different about this than the other Planny packs is that this pouch right here is actually on the front instead of on the back. On the other Planny pouches, it's always been in the back behind the elastic, and I honestly usually forget about it. I forget that it's even there because it's just always against my planner, or I'm just not usually looking at it. So I love that they moved it to the front. The inside is actually kind of a really soft, almost flannel material. It feels really nice. And so I love the way this looks. I know they have some other designs, but I'm so ecstatic that I got this one because it's just so gorgeous and it's like perfectly my style. I just love it. So be sure to check out other videos too so that you can see the other styles, because I know that there's more of them, but honestly I think it would be hard to beat this one for me because I'm just obsessed with every little thing about it. And then moving on to the next thing that is Flora is this little pocket planner. So this is something that is already on the website. They released these, oh, I want to say it's been about a month. I took the plastic off so I wasn't talking over the plastic. Anyway, yeah, they released these a little bit ago, and they've had the pocket planners since last year. But this year they actually introduced them in the Flora pattern, which is just really pretty. And I love the rose gold on the edges. The inside is very similar to the Flora that you see in the regular planners. It's got the same script font and the same kind of colors throughout it that you see in the Flora pattern. Like if you look on the side, there's the little monthly tabs. Well, not tabs, but the little edges where you can see the different month. And so it uses the same Flora colors, but it's got a very simple layout. There's not, in fact, I don't think there's any actual like flower pictures on the inside. I think it's pretty neutral. It's just the slight colors, and it's just a very basic, simple calendar. So if you need something to take with you on the go, this is a perfect option. You can just write in a few notes of things that are going on. Throw this in your bag. It's beautiful. It feels really high quality. I think it's sturdy. It has the little ribbon bookmark to mark where you're at. And I just think this would be a great way to just kind of keep track of the little notes that you need when you're traveling. Because sometimes the bigger planners are a little hard to carry around. So it's kind of nice to just have a smaller one that you can just take with you. Another thing that I love doing with planners like this is making them into journals. So you can see here it's aligned horizontal, and I don't know if you can tell like how small this is. I mean, compared to my hand, it's pretty small. I think it's like 3¼ inches by about 6½, something like that. I don't remember the exact measurements. They're pretty small planners. Each month you get like a notes page. You get the monthly calendar. You get this kind of dashboard page to just write notes for the whole month. And then you go into your weeks, and all of the weeks look the same. They just have the lined section for each day. But these make great journals just because they have the lines on them. I especially like this size for something like a gratitude journal or just something good that happened that day, because there's not like a ton of room that you're going to be able to write every little thing that happened throughout the day, but it's just nice to make like a little note of something that went well, or something that you're grateful for, or something you made progress on. And then you just have this record at the end of the year, and it doesn't take up much room. It's just a cute little planner. And I just think these are so adorable, and I love the Flora. All of it is just really nice. The next thing I want to show you are these ultra fine tip markers. These are one of the newer pens that Erin Condren has released recently, and I actually hadn't tried them before this. And I love them. I've tried pens that are similar to this, and I kind of didn't like the way they wrote. They do have a very fine tip on them. On the package it says it's 0.5. I think on the website it actually says 0.3, so I'm not sure which one it actually is. They do have a really small tip, but they write really nicely, which I can appreciate, because nobody likes to write with a pen. That's just awkward. So I actually took a few of the colors and wrote them out so you can see what they look like. The colors are very bold and they just write really smoothly. And then if you want to look on the back, it shadows just a little bit, but it doesn't bleed through at all. So I don't know, I think they're great. They work really well on the Erin Condren paper, and so I was really impressed. They were actually a lot better than I was expecting for this type of marker, because like I said, the ones I've tried before, I actually haven't really liked that much, but these ones they're really nice. And then moving on, this is one of my favorite planner products that Erin Condren sells, and this is the monthly planner. First of all, I do want to point out the cover. This is one of their new holiday covers, and what I find really special about this one is that the foil is actually holographic. Generally on the Erin Condren covers, they've stuck to platinum or silver, gold, and rose gold. And with this holiday launch, this is the first time I've seen them release the holographic foil, which I just think it's really pretty, and it just looks so good with all the different colors of the ornaments. And so I really love this cover. One of my favorite things about Erin Condren planners is that all of the covers are interchangeable, so that you can just take them off and pop them back on again, and you can change out your cover anytime you want. This is really good for me personally, just because I tend to get bored of planners throughout the year, and I have actually found that if I just change out the cover, it feels like a fresh new planner, and I can stick to a planner much longer that way. But just switching out the cover actually has helped me quite a bit to just give it a fresh look. And I love that then I don't have to reset up a whole new planner, but it kind of feels new. And I'm all for decorating seasonally, and so I love that they come out with seasonal covers. They have some really cute fall ones that they have come out with recently too that I just adore. And so definitely check out the interchangeable covers, because that's one of my favorite products that they sell. But then a little bit more about this monthly planner. The reason I love the monthly planners is because you can use them for so many different things. So within each one, at the very beginning, you still get the quote, you get the year at a glance, and then you get these 12 boxes for goals or whatever other planning that you need. So this is similar to the front of the life planner. And so I love that they kept that the same. You get a note page before the month. You get your monthly calendar. You still get this productivity layout for each month. And then after that, you just have note pages. And I believe there's 8. Yeah, there's 8 note pages behind each month after that. And that's not even including the one that you have right here and the one before the month. So you technically have 10 notes pages plus the monthly calendar plus this page. So there's tons of room for all kinds of different planning in this. And then it just moves on to the next month. And that's what this planner is. Like, it's so flexible. I've seen people do their budgets on them. That's probably one of the most popular uses. I use one for work. I have one that I'm turning into a garden planner. I've also used it as a home maintenance planner where I can put in like my cleaning schedule and maintenance projects and anything like that. So there's just so many different things that you can do with these because they're just so flexible. And so this could be a really great gift for somebody who may already even have their 2022 planner, because they may have another special project that they're working on that this would be perfect for. Or maybe you have a special project that you're working on that you know that this would work really well for. I absolutely love the monthly planners, and I think that all of these planner supplies are just really amazing, and I'm so excited about them. And so that's what I have for you in the planner section. The next section I have for you is office supplies. These are some more of the products I'm really excited about. These acrylic accessories are so amazing, like they're so nice. I do have 2 different things here. So the first one I wanted to show you, let's move this over so you can see it better. This is a Perpetual Calendar desk organizer. So the way this works is kind of cool. It comes with these little cards that have all of the months on them. You can see, and they're all in the different colors, and they have them on the back too. So they're double-sided. And what you can do is you slip it into this little section here at the top, and you just line up where the 1 is with which day of the week that it starts on. So if, I don't even remember right now. I think January 1st is a Saturday. And so if you just line it up all the way on this edge right here, January 1st is lined up on the Saturday, and then the rest of the dates fall into place. And it works no matter where you slide it along here. You just make sure that that 1 is lined up properly, and then the rest of the month will show up right where it's supposed to be. Besides even having that calendar on it, it also has a section in here that you can use to hold pens or other office supplies, things that you have. I love this little section right here too. I think it's perfect for holding a few washi tapes or some paper clips, binder clips, things like that. This section's not enclosed, but it does have this little ledge that can kind of hold things in. I just thought this was really cool, the way they designed it with that Perpetual Calendar on there. And then the next product, these are bookends, and I just love these. So this side has slots in it, so anything that you needed just like standing up goes really well in here. I was trying it out with like the petite planners, and 3 of them fit perfectly in one of the slots. And just different things like that. Like you can put in the little pocket planner. It's hard to hold it up sideways, but you get the idea. Like you can put little things in here and it just holds them up. So that's one side of the bookend. And I love that they made the other side different. So this one can hold up pens. The compartments are all enclosed and it's divided into 3 sections. I love that they made them different, that they didn't just make it a set that was the same thing on both sides, because it gives you more variety, more options. Another thing I want to point out about both of these acrylic things is that they all have these little rubber grips on the bottom that are amazing. I was taking some pictures earlier for my blog post that's going along with this, and so I had some planners set up in here, and these like do not slide easily. The little rubber grips on the bottom really help, especially being bookends. You don't want them to just keep sliding across your desk. You need them to be sturdy enough to hold up your books. And I loved it that they definitely could live up to that. I also love the gold mid-century circles pattern that's on the bottom of these. I think that's really pretty too. And it's just a little subtle detail, but it just kind of adds some fun to it. So I really love these, and I think these are beautiful gifts for anyone. The next thing I want to show you is one of the new metal bookmarks. They did release some of these last year, and so I believe they have a whole new set coming out. So mine says Motivate, and it is rose gold, and I just think this is really pretty. I love these. They can hold a few pages. You can use them in your planner. I also just like to kind of set them up, like you can set them in something like this, and you can just see it and be reminded. And I just think they're really pretty. I also love putting them on the front of my cover, just as like a little added decoration. It's kind of like a planner charm, except it's not all dangly, and it just sits there and it's really nice. I think this is a really great stocking stuffer type gift. It's a little bit smaller of an item, but it's really pretty, and I love that they use inspirational words on these. The last thing that I have to show you in the office supplies is this new eco-friendly office essential set. What I love about this is that it's already set up like a gift. It comes in its nice little box, and it's really kind of cool that it's just self-contained, and it just has everything that you need inside. And so I'm going to open it up and I'll show it to you. Inside here you have 2 pens and a ruler, and then underneath you have a notepad, and I love that it has the hole here so you can actually use it to hold up your pen too. And it's just got a basic grid shape on it. I don't think this is a sticky notepad. I think it's just normal paper. But things like this I love because I'm always writing on things like post-it notes and just making little notes to myself. If you really wanted to stick it in your planner, just use a little bit of washi tape across the top, and you could attach it to your planner page too. And this is a really thick notepad. It's about 2 inches thick, so I don't know how many sheets are in it, but it's a good size. You also get a roll of washi tape that has little check circles on it. So you can just make a list anywhere. Inside of these, one of them is binder clips and the other is paper clips. So you can see it just opens up like that. So this one has the binder clips in it. They're kind of like a light grayish blue. So really pretty. It's kind of the same colors that have been going on throughout the rest of it. But I just love that. Alright, and then this one should have the paper clips in it. Okay. So here's the paper clips. So these ones are also that same grayish blue. And then there's some that are black in there too. This is a very gender neutral gift. I think this would be perfect for anybody. And I love that it just has so many different things in there that are useful to have at your desk. The next set of gifts I have to show you is the travel collection. So these ones are a little bit bigger, so I hope that I can do them justice. This first box is something I'm really excited about. Erin Condren is releasing a series of pre-made gift box sets. So this is the travel one. They also have a wellness one. There's a plant lovers one, a kitchen set, and I think there might be one more, but I don't remember what it is. But yeah, there's a bunch of these new gift sets. They come in this beautiful blue box. It's a really nice, sturdy box. I think would be really fun to just keep things in afterwards too. I always love nice boxes like this for storing items, and so I love this box too. But each one comes with like a curated set of themed gifts. And so like I said, this is the travel one, so I'll show you what's inside. It comes in tissue paper, and then inside you have the petite travel journal. There's a rose gold ballpoint pen. This, I'll show you all these in more detail. I'm gonna have to pull them out because they're all taped in really nicely. And I wanted to show you what it looks like when it comes before I pulled everything out. Anyway, this is it's a keychain hand sanitizer case that's refillable. So it's got a little bottle inside so you can continue to refill it. But I love this case. I think it's so pretty. And then back here you have a little travel pouch. And I'm excited to see that because I'm not sure what size that is. So anyway, I'm going to pull this stuff out of the plastic and then we can talk about it a little bit more. Okay, so I've got everything pulled out. So this is the Petite Travel Journal. I have a video where I go into more detail in this. I showed this in my video about the new Petite Planner launch a couple months ago. So I will link to that one up in the cards up here so you can see that one. So if you're interested in seeing more detail about the travel journal, you can see it there. But it's really cool. It just has space for all the details and even memories from a bunch of different trips that you go on. I think there's room for 6 trips. Anyway, I think this is really cool. And so that's the first thing that's in the box. Second, like I mentioned, is this rose gold ballpoint pen. It's really, really pretty. I love this. And it just twists open like that. And I just think it's really nice. It has the little asterisk sign right there. And then this is what I'm really excited about. So it has the double keychains on it. It's got the lobster clip and then just a regular keychain. These are, it looks like gold. And then this snaps open, and inside it has this little bottle that you can fill with hand sanitizer. Yeah, I would say you could probably even put lotion or something else in it that you wanted to take with you. And what's interesting to me is that this bottle actually looks pretty similarly sized to the older Bath & Body Works hand sanitizers. So if you have any of those old bottles too, I think they've changed their size. Actually, their new size might fit in here too, honestly. But if you have the older size, the square ones, it looks like those would actually fit in here perfectly too. So anyway, it's a little bottle that you can refill with hand sanitizer. I'm kind of glad they didn't actually fill it with hand sanitizer because it probably would have been all over the place. And I'm sure that's why they don't. Just because if it spilled, it would ruin everything. But this is really nice, like this little case. I love that. You can just clip it onto your bag and take it with you when you're traveling. And then, so here's the last thing, which is the pouch. It's kind of a denim color, if you can tell. And it's a little bit, I'm trying to think of what to compare it to in size. Okay, let me grab. Okay, so here's the Planny pack. So this is the size of the normal Planny packs, and it's bigger than that. So you can kind of see the difference. And then it has the zipper up at top. If you open it up, okay, so there's pockets that can hold your little accessories, or if you wanted to keep like your driver's license and passport or whatever in there. And then it folds, I'm trying to get it to stand open. Okay, so it does have a wide bottom on it, so it should fit quite a bit of stuff, and then you can just zip up. So that's a fun little pouch. Like I've said before, anything related to bags, I just love them. And so I think this is really cool. So I'm excited about that. So those are the items that are inside the travel box. You get the petite travel journal, the pen, the sanitizer holder, and the pouch. And it just comes in this nice box that's all ready to gift to somebody. Alright, so the next thing I want to show you, actually let's do the packing cubes first. This is a new set of packing cubes that they released. I know that they did these in... I know they had a packing cube in the seasonal surprise box a while ago, and I think they may have had them available on their website for a little bit. They're not right now though. The one I got is the Flora pattern, but this one is so pretty. So this is a set of 3. It has 2 packing cubes and then more of like a little pouch too. This is actually the smaller of the 2 pouches. This one is really big. And I don't know if you can tell how thick this is. It's probably about 6 inches tall. Like, they're really big. I like that they have the handle on them too. So if you actually just wanted to carry them individually, you could do that too. I don't know if I would travel with them individually, just because they are kind of a thinner material. I don't think they're meant to hold up as like a travel bag. But like if you were packing up extra clothes to take to a wedding or some sort of event where you were going to change clothes afterwards, I think this would actually be a really good option for just hanging onto your clothes and being able to switch out outfits after an event. I'm really happy with them. Here's the pouch that comes with it. If you really wanted to, you can fit a 7x9 planner in here. Honestly, you may even be able to fit like an 8.5x11, but you could definitely fit the 7x9. It is that thinner material again, so I don't know how well it would hold up to carrying heavy things a lot. But for traveling, I think these are made for putting your shoes in, or I honestly think I would put my socks in here just to keep them together. Since they're so little, they tend to just end up all over my suitcase. So I love that there's a variety of different sizes, and these are just really fun, and I can't wait to use these. These are going to be so much fun the next time I travel. So here's the larger one. You can see this one is quite a bit bigger. This short edge is probably about 12 inches, so I would say that the longer one is probably closer to 15, 16 inches, something like that. So yeah, this one's pretty big. Here's the smaller one next to it. The smaller one's about half the size. I think it's slightly bigger than half, but it does line up pretty well with this edge right here. These are one of my new favorite things from this launch. I just love them. I love the design. I love how feminine they are. I've looked at packing cubes before wanting to get some, and I never really liked what they had. And these are just beautiful, and so I'm really excited about these. I think these would be a really great gift for somebody who travels a lot, because it could just be so helpful when you're organizing your suitcase. I know suitcases get so jumbled when you're traveling, and I just love the idea of having everything organized in packing cubes. Alright, and then the last thing I have to show you from this section, it's very similar to the packing cubes. In fact, when I first saw it, I thought it was part of the set, not realizing that that other pouch was in there. But then once I was pulling everything out, I realized that this is an entirely different product. It is a very similar material to the packing cubes. It's more of like a thinner material. It kind of has a plastic feel to it. I'm not sure if that's exactly what it is. I don't know the name of the actual material that it is. But it's the type of material that if you spilled something, you could just wash it off and it would be super easy to wash off. And so this product is actually another accordion bag. Oh, that one's still zipped up. So if you've seen the other accordion bags on the Erin Condren website, this is a very similar style, except this is much larger. The other accordion bag, I want to say it's like each pocket's probably about that big compared to what this one is. I actually think this would be absolutely perfect for traveling, for carrying like your toiletries and makeup and things like that. Because the pouches are bigger, you can hold more in them, and there's only 3, so it wouldn't get too overwhelming. But I love the design. I think it's really pretty. I love the rose gold zippers on them, and I just think this is a really great addition for when you're traveling. And the last section I have to show you today is self-care. So the first item that I have in this collection is one of the beautiful new bracelets. This one is the Believe bracelet. It has gold metal beads on it and a little believe charm, which I just think this is so pretty. I love the idea of using jewelry as motivation and just reminders. Things like that that you can just see throughout your day, but they're not really something that's going to get in the way. Oh, and I should also point out that this could even be used as a necklace. It does just wrap around itself. So it works as a necklace or as a bracelet, just depending on how you want to wear it. But it's heavy, it feels like really nice quality, and I just really love this. I think this could be the perfect gift for somebody else or for yourself, just as a reminder that sometimes when things are hard, you just need to believe that they will get better. And the card says, believe in the power of infinite possibilities. And it just comes wrapped in this little box, and I just think that's a really nice gift. The next thing I want to show you, I am so excited about. This is a stationery set from the new Etta V collection, and I just love her designs. I'm so obsessed with her beautiful patterns. So these are little folding cards that say kindness always. You can personalize the inside to have your name or another message that you choose. They also do have like a postcard style that's just a flat card that's double-sided. And I love that these little sets come with everything that you need. So it has 20 cards in it. It has envelopes, and I believe you even get to choose the color of your envelopes. Mine are a metallic gold, which is just beautiful. And then they also come with envelope seals. I love having everything contained in this box because you could also slip in stamps and a pen, and then you have everything contained for writing notes to people. The reason I put this in the self-care section is because lately I've been thinking about how important it is to express gratitude to people. Gratitude in general is something I very much believe in, but I think it does much more good for us when we express it. And so I love the idea of having these little cards that you could just have ready to send thank you notes to people that make a difference. And then the last thing that I have to show you today is the new year-over-year journal. I'm a huge supporter of journaling. I even did a video recently that had a lot of journaling ideas in it, and so I was so excited to see this one. What's really fun about this journal is that it spans 2 different years. What you have here is each day is marked, and there's a box below where you can write in which year it is. And then you just have a little space that you can write something that happened that day, or gratitude, or some progress that you're making. And you can just go throughout the whole year like that, marking off the first section. And then once that year is over, go back the next year and write again. And you can go back and see where you've changed from that day from the previous year. And so I love that you can see your own progress, because sometimes it's hard to see the progress that we're making when we just go one day at a time. And so I love being able to compare it to where we were last year. So I think this is a great journaling option, and it's coming at a perfect time since we're getting close to the beginning of the year. So that's the end of what I have to go through with you today. And thank you so much for those of you who stuck around through the whole video. I know this was a lot, and so I'm so grateful to all of you that stayed to the end and hung out with me while I was going through all of this. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will leave links to the products in the description as soon as each product is live. Again, some of these are already live, and so their links will be there today, but some of the links won't be there until the 4th. But I hope this was helpful for you and gave you some ideas of gifts that you can give to others or to yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.